Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Piano Decoded with me, Benny Keys, and today I want to do an intro to seventh chords. So maybe you are newish to the piano and you sort of know about maybe triads or some of the basic chords in certain keys, and today we're just going to take that sort of a step further and show you how to construct these seventh chords, which are, you know, typically associated with jazz, soul. They can give you a more sophisticated, emotionally nuanced kind of sound. And then also, once we've gone through that, we're going to do the second part of the video. It's going to be covering extensions, which are taking the idea even further into this sort of rich harmonic territory that can really unlock certain genres and sounds for you. So going to do everything in C major today, just all the white keys, just to make it nice and easy. Of course, the idea here is that you learn this stuff in C major and then put it into other keys. Easy targets would be like F major, G major, because they only have one black key in. But eventually you'll sort of start to absorb this. And indeed, I do think that trying to know all the seventh chords in every key is quite a good milestone, and it's something I really aimed for when I started playing the piano. Okay, so I've done a previous video which I'll link in the description, which is on just the key of C major, and it shows you how to make the chords in C major. I'll just cover that quickly again. So all we need to do to build our basic triads is we'll start on C and we just play the C, and then we'll skip the D, play the E, skip the F, and then play the G. So this here is a C major triad, and we can do the same thing all the way up and down the key, right? We have all these seven triads. Yeah? Cool. So then all we need to do to make seventh chords is just carry on that pattern. So we're going to play one, skip one, play one, skip one, play one, and that would take us up to our triads. And then we just do the same thing, skip another one, and then play another one. So for example, if we start on C, we'll play the C, skip the E, play the C, skip the D, play the E, skip the F, play the G, skip the A, play the B. So we get this thing, which is called C major 7. So you can already hear it's kind of a fair bit more interesting, I think, than just this. This is quite a plain sound. This is a little bit more like, ooh, okay. And then we can keep doing this same idea, but starting from the other 6 notes in the key. So if we start on D, then we'll play the D, skip the E, play the F, skip the G, play the A, skip the B, play the C. So you get this is D minor 7. And then we can keep going. So if we start on E, E minor 7. This is F major 7. And just to talk about the additional note that we've added, which is called the 7th, hence the name seventh chords. This, if we play C major 7 for example, this B here, this is the major 7th of C, and it just sits one semitone below the root C. A similar thing happens for the minor chords. So for example, D minor and E minor. D minor has this C in it, which in a D minor chord is the minor 7th of D. So it's sitting a tone below the root, which for this chord is D. Similarly with E, we have our D, which is our minor 7, sitting a tone below the root E. F is back to a major 7 chord, which is of exactly the same type as our C major 7. So this has just got root, 3, 5, major 7 in. Now when we get to our G, which is the 5th degree in C major, we have this chord, which is a bit of a different chord, right? So notice that this has a major 3rd in it. So the root is G, the major 3rd is B, D is our 5th, And by just skipping a note and playing the next one, which is our formula for constructing these chords, we get F as the 7th. Now notice that F is a tone below G, so this is actually a minor 7th, but we have a major 3rd. So this chord, which is called G7 or G dominant 7, is a major chord but with a minor 7th. And this is like a really classic jazz thing, that this has quite a lot of tension to it, this chord. If you ever hear like jazz musicians describe something as spicy, it's quite often like a dominant chord. And it has this quite strong resolution back down to the what we call the tonic, which is like the main note of the key that we're in. So this G7 resolves quite strongly to C major 7, yeah? Okay, so I'm going to keep going up the scale. C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, and then we have A as our next root. Again, we're just playing one, skip one, play one, skip one, play one, skip one, play one. And that gives us this. And this is just a minor 7th chord. The 7th is G, which is a tone below our A. So this is of exactly the same type as this D minor and E minor chord. So this one's A minor, which is the 6th degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th degree of C major. And that's actually, A is actually the relative minor of C, which you may know, but if not, don't worry. And we're nearly there. We've got one more chord to do. Same formula, starting on B. Play one, skip one, play one, skip one, play one, skip one, play one. So you get this chord, which is a pretty dissonant chord. That's quite a harsh kind of sound, isn't it? And again, this is something that resolves quite strongly to the tonic. So like, but yeah, this chord is called a B minor 7 flat 5. So let's just think about why that is for a second. This has got, our root is B, the 3rd is D, which is a minor 3rd. And we've also got this A here, which is sitting a tone below our root B. So this looks like it's just a minor chord, except for the 5th, we have F instead of a 5th. And this is actually a flat 5, so instead of being an interval of a 5th, which would be this is a flat 5. So these are called minor 7 flat 5 chords. Also known as a half diminished chord. So I'm actually going to leave the video there for today. I've realised that's probably quite a lot of information. That's probably enough for one video if you haven't seen this before. So hopefully that explains just how to make 7th chords in a key. And you can start to just practice these, right? So you can start to practice just going up and down these 7th chords in C major, for example. And you can do a similar thing in other keys. That was F major, and I think it's a great milestone, a great thing to aim for, especially if you're interested in sort of jazz kind of stuff, is to aim to be able to play the 7th chords in every key. Don't rush this, don't try and do it in a week. Take your time. I personally did like 1 key per month for a year, 12 keys, 12 months. But yeah, I think that's a nice kind of milestone to aim for. Don't spend all your time just doing that, but knowing all of the 7th chords in every key is a great kind of way into jazz, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions, do let me know. I will reply to any comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.